So you want to start off with the heaviest ones on the bottom. You can see it says caution heavy right there. That one is pretty heavy. And then you can go with some of the wider ones because you need to keep that center of gravity pretty low. So that's probably about good. And then the medium-sized boxes, make sure you don't hit the ceiling fan. Then some of the smaller boxes, that's definitely gonna hit the ceiling fan. One there, one there. Ooh. And then I guess we'll just fill in all around here with the smaller boxes. And here, icing on top. It's mail time. Alright, I'm moving this before this falls and destroys something. Something in here is heavy, actually. Alright, that should be good. What's going on, everyone? Back with another episode of Stuff and Things. This is everyone's favorite, it seems like. It's mail time. This is where you send me things to the address below. Hang on a second. Alright, so this past weekend, it was Labor Day, and I was down at the beach with my friends, and we were screaming the whole time because, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see why. Kind of lost my voice. It's like slowly coming back, but it's not quite there yet. And then the allergies and everything that's going on with the seasons changing. Just bear with me through this one. So mail time is where you guys send stuff to my P.O. box, which you can see right here on the screen. I open them on camera and we have some fun with it. And this one's obviously gonna be a long one because there's a lot of stuff to get into. What's different about today's video is that this one is actually sponsored, and I gotta find which of these boxes is coming from the sponsor. It's actually right here on top. So today's video is sponsored by my friends at Bespoke Post. This is basically a subscription service, but it's not one of those just like subscription boxes. You sign up and you just get bunch of stuff that you don't really use. This one is completely customizable, and when they reached out to me and I actually looked at what they did, it just makes sense that Stuff and Things and Bespoke Post kind of got together. So you're gonna check this one out with me firsthand. I believe there are 2 boxes in here. So the way it works is you sign up. I believe it's about $45 to get started. However, if you use my code, you can save some money on that. So check that out in the description down below. And since I do such a wide variety of stuff and things on this channel, there are a lot of different stuff and things type of boxes that you can get from them. Say you're a whiskey drinker, they got a box for you. Say you're into knives and EDC gear. I know a lot of you people out there are into that stuff, so they have a box for you. Let's actually look at the website really quick. They got bags for weekenders and layers if you are into clothing. They got stuff for shaving. I don't need that one, but it's there if you like to shave. And then like I said, they got knives and EDC gear and whiskey and even some food stuff on there, sports. No matter what you're into, they probably have something for you, and I don't even know what's in here, so let's slowly open this up. What's cool about these is that they hand pick everything, and it's not just like some cheap Chinese garbage. It seems like they actually put a lot of time and effort into what goes into these things. And also these boxes are never really going to be the same. They're all limited runs and they're just like constantly evolving. So let's first get into this little one here. This is their Forge Kit Walnut. I'm assuming that's gonna be a knife. Maybe they have cough drops in here. Bespoke Post Forge. Sometimes beauty and utility go hand in hand. Your new Buck and Bear Mini Hunter Damascus steel knife features a drop point blade. Hold up. Hey, believe it or not, this is the first Damascus knife that I now own. Thing's pretty rad looking. So it says this knife features a drop point blade with 256 layers of forged steel, full tank construction, and this is the walnut grip version. Ooh, that thing is actually really sharp. It's a nice, like, gentleman style kind of fixed blade there. So this is just one example of the boxes. Let's check out this bigger one now. This is the Retreat. Let's hang in there. Relaxation's just moments away. So I'm assuming this is going to be a hammock. So just like I mentioned, these things are kind of like right up my alley. I just did a hammock camping video somewhat recently. So let's check this one out. We've got an adventure blanket right here. And then we got a nice hammock right here. Maybe we should go set this thing up real quick. Well, there you guys have it. The hammock definitely passes the test for setting it up with what little trees I have around here that could actually work for a hammock. I could just sit here and relax, but I do have to get back to the video. So one other thing to mention is that Bespoke Post is very hassle-free. If you get something and you don't like it, you can return it, no questions asked. If you wanna pause your subscription for a month, you can do that too. Or if you wanna straight up cancel your subscription, it's all hassle-free and can be managed very easily through their site. So big thank you to Bespoke Post for sponsoring this video. If you guys are interested in checking out what they offer, you can use code TALON20 at checkout for 20% off of your first box. Now let's head back inside and finish this video. Oh, I could really use a nap though. All right, now we're gonna move on to some of these other bigger boxes. You may notice down here, we got 4 coming from the same company, and there's a little bit of a story that kind of goes with this. So some of you may recognize this logo right here. This is coming from a company known as Rock, and they make these crazy helmets. These guys reached out to me and they said, hey man, we're coming out with all these new helmets and we would love to work with you because you're wearing a helmet all the time. And you're right, whether I'm on my motorcycle, whether I'm skiing, one-wheeling, doing electric skateboard stuff. Oh my God. I'm doing a lot of things that require me to wear a helmet. I mean, I don't really have to, but I should be. So these guys were like, hey man, we want to send you some helmets and get some feedback. And then they were like, how about we hand deliver them to you? And I was like, all right, why not? So 2 awesome dudes from Rock flew all the way from the UK over here to the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. They had to ship the helmets because, as you see, they shipped 4 of them. They couldn't just fly with those. So they shipped the helmets here, got in at 2 in the morning, woke up the next day. I went and picked them up and the helmets never showed up. They got stuck in customs or something like that. I don't really know what happened, but long story short, we just ended up hanging out and talking shop, and we were talking about all the new products and everything that they're coming out with and possible ideas of how we could work together in the future. So they said, hey man, open these up when they come. Maybe you can give some away because I obviously only have 1 head. I don't need all these helmets. So we'll talk about that in a little bit here, but I'm excited to check these things out. So this one is their Spitfire Helmet, and this is good for skiing, snowboarding, biking, and things like that. But then the other 2 bigger boxes are going to be their motorcycle helmets. These are the ones that I've seen before, never seen one in person, never put one on until right now. So let's check it out. This is the extra large, extra large, and I have a huge head, so hopefully this one will fit me. First inside we have goggles. Like I said, this is a whole system, and these goggles are, I believe they're proprietary. I think they like snap into the helmet somehow. So we'll check those out in 1 second. Here is the mouth guard, and you can start to see the design on there. I'm probably not using the right term for this. It's not really a mouth guard, it just goes in front of your mouth. Here we have the helmet. Check that thing out. It's almost like a multicam. It's kind of like a distressed camo. Pretty cool looking though. All right, let's see if this thing fits. It's kind of hard to tell. I already look like I should be in one of those like racer things in Star Wars. Let's check out the goggles quick. Ooh, those are actually some pretty dope goggles. Now I think these will go something like this. I don't know how they clip in yet. I'll figure it out. And then this goes like, oh, is that it? Oh, this is it, dude. How's it look? My beard is definitely sticking out the bottom. I'll have to trim my beard right like that, but I think it fits pretty well. It's hard to tell because these things aren't like completely latched in the way they're supposed to be, but I'm looking at myself in my screen here and I think it's pretty badass looking. So I could probably spend all day messing with these things. Uh-oh, what if I can't get this off? No, there we go. There's like little tabs. So I was saying I could probably spend all day messing with this thing and playing with it and figuring out all the adjustments and everything, but I think I'm gonna save that for a future video. I do wanna check out the motorcycle helmets though, because those are releasing very soon. So this will sort of be like a first look. All right, this is a large, but there's no way my head is fitting inside of this thing. So unfortunately, I can't even put this thing on, but I do definitely really dig the shape of it. I like the weight to it. I'm sure with the good aerodynamics, this thing will be a little bit easier on my neck than the helmet that I have now. I'm sure they're gonna have different visor options on there if I had to guess, different padding options. But yeah, there's just no way I can even squeeze my head in here to try it on. In the back here, you'll see they have a little comm connection. So there's going to be some sort of comm system on here, and I will save the rest of my thoughts on these helmets for a future video. So huge thank you to the guys at Rurock for coming out and visiting me. I'm sorry that we couldn't do this in person so you guys could kind of show me what's going on with these things, but in the future, maybe I'll come to the UK, or you guys are welcome back here anytime. So I will talk to you guys soon, and thank you very much for the helmets. All right, we might as well knock these other two big ones out of the way right now because I know what they are. Chances are you guys might know what they are as well if you follow myself or my friends on social media. Next one is coming from Savior Equipment. I think they've sent me packages for the past like 3 mail time videos now, and I've actually been getting some use out of the one range bag that they sent me. Again, you guys would see all that stuff on Instagram. This one, however, has been sitting here for a while, and I could have been using it, but I wanted to wait for a mail time video. This is one of their range bags, special because it's in black multicam. So this is very similar to the same size and shape and weight and everything of another bag that I use all the time. I like these soft bags because I can throw a lot of different guns in them. I don't have to cut out foam or anything like that. This thing has some great buckles, straps, and everything like that. Great padding on the inside. It has a little divider in here so you could put more than one gun in here if you want to, which I typically do. Outside compartment, Molly, laser cut on the front there. Pockets all over this thing. And this is probably going to be my go-to range bag from here on out. So if you guys want to check out Savior Equipment, I will leave links down below as well as everything else that you guys see in these videos. But yeah, check them out on Instagram and their social medias and stuff like that, and then maybe you can get in on another drop of something like this in the future. So that's going back there for now, and I will be using that tomorrow when I hit up the range. Speaking of the range, we got one more from some of my friends. This is the really heavy one on the floor. I'm just gonna open this and then I will bring the stuff to you guys. So this one is coming from my friends and also a big supporter of the channel, TA Targets. These are the people who make the AR 550 steel targets that I shoot every single Sunday gun day. And this thing is probably confusing to a lot of you there, but I will show you this in a future video. What this is basically a souped up portable version of the target stands that I use. They still have the traditional circle target stands, but this is a new one that they're calling their Arachnid. Let me check out what else is in this box quick. We got some hardware, a head mount, and then a new minty fresh 2/3 ADAP target. These are the targets that I shoot at every single weekend. I haven't replaced my original ones in, man, a year and a half, and that's shooting at least like once a week. Hundreds, probably hundreds of thousands of rounds have been on the targets, and they're just bomb proof. They make the best, safest steel out on the market. I'm not saying you guys have to use TA Targets because there's a lot of good companies out there, but if you do use TA Targets, it helps out my channel when you use my code. Right now, it gets you 10% off everything that they make, including this new Arachnid, which you will see soon. But if you're going to get into shooting steel, I highly recommend it, and when you do so, make sure whatever you're getting is safe. What's good about these targets is that they hang at an angle about like this. That way all of your rounds are directed backwards and downwards into the ground. They're using AR 550 steel, not even AR 500, which most companies use. I can shoot this piece of steel right here with a 50 BMG, and if you don't believe me, I will actually make that happen. I've seen it done before, and it'd probably be a good test actually. But yeah, this steel can take a beating and it just keeps on working. So huge thank you to TA Targets for supporting the channel. And I will be bringing you guys more content on this whole Arachnid system very soon. All right, moving right along. What do we got next? Let's actually get into this one. This is coming from my friends at Panda Tactical. Haven't seen you guys since a meetup at like, I don't even remember when that was. Talon, wow, you were just at 300K back in January. Yeah, and we just passed 400 now, so thank you to everyone out there who's new and has subscribed to the channel. Huge congrats on your 400K milestone. The channel just keeps getting better and better. Saw your custom Team Talon patch in your last Safe Life video and thought your fans would like these red, white, and blue ones. Hope to see you soon. So here we got Team Talon patches, just like the real big one in my van. So we got Team Talon in white and blue, and we got red ones too, and some other patches. I'm a bamboo farmer. We got, oh man. I'm not gonna say this one because I'll get demonetized, but I'll show you. Still alive. And then we got two 30-round Glock mags with hashtag stuff and things and hashtag dopest vlog in the game on them. Can never have too many Glock mags, and those are one of a kind. So thank you guys very much for these gifts. Maybe for these patches I will do some kind of giveaway where I just kind of give back to everyone, but as of right now, I don't know, I'm gonna have to think on that one for a second. So thanks again to Mama and Papa Panda. Appreciate you guys, and hopefully I will see you soon. I really have to make a trip to Maryland. All right, now we're moving into the unknown. I don't really know what is in any of these packages, and this could make and break the episode. First up, we got something coming from Big Idea Design. I'm still dying, hang on. I need to get a drink. All right, so last mail time video, you guys may have seen me open a pretty big package from them, and they sent a lot of awesome stuff. On the back here, they got a sweet sticker. It's like a crazy looking gorilla, and it has one of their titanium pens in his teeth there. I said I would do a video on that stuff in the future, and I haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but I can tell you that I have been using this stuff. I just kind of have it like sitting around. I have the pen sitting on my desk here, and all of the tools and things like that. I've actually been using them. So here we have a few more things. Looks like we got another bit bar and another Titanium Pocket Pro. Really cool stickers. I don't know who did these designs, but those are sweet. A super talented artist, whoever did that stuff. And we got a handwritten note here. Hey Talon, I just had to send you the DLC Black Titanium bit bar. Enjoy and keep doing amazing work. This is coming from Chadwick. So dude, Chadwick, thank you so much. He obviously knows that I like black, all black everything, things like that. So I gotta check this out. The titanium bit bar originally is super dope. So I'm sure this one is only gonna be even better in my eyes. Look at that thing, dude. Now I have to admit, this is a little bit more my style, so if you guys haven't seen this, you push the bits out like that, grab whichever one you want, put it magnetically right into the end there, fix whatever you need to fix, pull it out, and drop it back in its respective hole. Super cool EDC items coming from these guys, and if you haven't checked it out already, they actually hooked you guys up with a discount code. I believe it's 10% off. You can check the last video, but I'll also leave a link for it in the description down below. Here's a longer refill for one of the pens. Let's check this one out. This is gonna replace my new desk pen because it is in a gorgeous black. So I'm not even just saying this part as a plug, but these pens write nicer than any other pen that I own. A lot of people are like very pen specific. They like gel ink and things like that. I've been using these pens for literally everything, signing checks and writing letters, which I don't do very often, but anything that involves me writing something down, I've been using these pens and they're awesome. Not in my EDC, I'm not putting these things in my pocket and carrying them around every day, but they're all around my house now and I've been using them. So thank you very much for the gifts, and I look forward to hopefully meeting you someday. So again, that stuff is coming from bigideadesign.com. Check them out, link at the description down below. Oh, okay, we got a couple more. I'm really dying though. I almost missed this box that was sitting here. This one is coming from Monroe, North Carolina. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. At first I thought this was hot sauce, but I don't think it is. Okay, so it's a big box of lube. So this is coming from Extent Labs, and it looks like a bunch of like pretty crazy looking lubricant. We got stuff for knives, stuff for EDC and field use, gun grease and gun oil. Now, as you guys can probably imagine, I'm really not one to clean my knives and guns all that often. However, now that I have that workbench that you guys may have seen in my last video, I've been taking better care of a lot of things like that because I have a place to work on it all now. All of the gun parts that I've just been getting, I'm putting them on my workbench because that's where I install everything. So these will definitely go in my drawer over there, and I will probably end up testing some out just to see how it is. This can be another thing that I talk about in one of those short Instagram clips. I think I'm just gonna move completely to Instagram at this point. Next package is coming from, this one looks like a viewer might have sent this in. P. Pearson. We got bubble wrap. This food. I haven't gotten a Testies episode in a while, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Talon. I was going through stuff in my garage and came across these, and you were the first person I thought of. Love the channel and all the content. Keep up the good work. Cheers. Peer? P-E-R? Pear? Pearson? Let's check out what is in here. Looks breakable. Hey, dude, look at those. Those are fancy little, like, Jägermeister chalices. The amount of Jägermeister branded shot glasses I have is unreal. However, I do not own these, so that is very cool. I basically have like a whole Jägermeister collection now. So those are pretty rad. I'm actually gonna set them over here on my shelf with the rest of my Jägermeister memorabilia. I appreciate you watching the channel. I appreciate you taking time to send something in. And thank you for the shot glasses. Next time I decide to take a shot of Jägermeister, I'll take one for you. Maybe if I took a shot of Jägermeister, that would do some wonders for my throat, because right now, it's not sounding so good. I think it keeps getting worse. 2 more, and these are gonna go quick because they're little. Talon, hey man, hope you can use my quick release. I know you like that link, but you should give this a test drive. I'm a maker in Oklahoma and make these in many styles. Keep that great content coming, Dustin. So this is coming from Urban Cavers Bomb-Proof Keychain. Is that how you say it? Carvers. Urban Carvers, and this is a pretty beefy looking keychain on here. So this looks similar to the quick detach of the link, but oh, okay. So they're just like hardcore magnets. That's actually a pretty good design. I like that. He also included a little carabiner here, and it looks like titanium. I don't know if these are made out of titanium or not, but feels like really good quality, and damn, those things are stiff. So Dustin, thanks for watching the channel, man. I can definitely appreciate little EDC gadgets like this. I have a whole workbench full of this stuff now, and little quick detach things like this can definitely come in handy. I can't even pull that off with just my fingers. Oh. I appreciate the support of you watching the channel, and I dig what you do, so keep that up. And last but not least, speaking of the link and EDC items, this one is coming from my friends at Travax. As I mentioned a while ago, and the things that we were just talking about, the link lanyards were finally brought back, and they are shipping now. Chances are, if you already know this, you probably already have yours in hand because these have been sitting here for a while. And here we have, ooh, a fresh link lanyard, and it feels just like mine. They also sent me one in the tobacco brown right here. Here is my OG link lanyard in the nylon. I think the old one might have been a little bit thicker because they probably changed material choices there, but they both feel really solid. This one has been going strong for like 2.5 years now. What's cool about it is it has a quick detached little ball just like that. Similar to what I just showed you there, but this is like a whole lanyard system on there. So I put this on my belt line, and then it goes into my back pocket. It's weird holding a brand new link now because this was like the only one that I had ever seen before. I did a video when these were like prototyped and first coming out, and now they're back again, and it looks like they killed it. They knocked it out. Very similar to the original one, and yeah, I'm stoked to have another one now. This one will probably last me another like 10, 15 years if I had to guess, so I will just hold on to this one for the future in case I need to replace this one. So big thank you to Travax, and that is where we're gonna end this video. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everyone who sent stuff in today, and also thank you to Bespoke Post for sponsoring this video. If you guys wanna check them out as well as all of these other companies with possibly some discount codes, I will leave any of that stuff that I can in the description down below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram if you want to see some follow-ups to some of these products. And I believe that's all that we have for today. If you guys want to send stuff in for a future video, you already know where to do that. And if you are new to the channel, consider clicking subscribe. I make new videos every week. Hopefully my voice comes back before Sunday so I can bring you guys some more content. That's it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you in the next one.